Inside Oracle Park, the home of the Giants, as we're ready for baseball from the city by the bay. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Black Cats and the Eagles. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. The batter will be C.J. Abrams. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
To 1-2 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now a swinging bunt.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. So the next to bat will be Jason Bay. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Just underway here in San Francisco. Fouled away. And he got him. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings up Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you'd want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Grounded to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So 1 out and nobody aboard. That'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Don Mattingly comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Phil Mazeroski. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gibson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And now the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Now into the box, Willie Stargell. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
That's a ball.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. No one on with 1 down. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-all hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Another 1-2 delivery.
No, that's down.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's the first pitch. Bob Gibson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Machado.
Machado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Christian Vasquez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting done.
So here now is the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And stepping in, C.J. Abrams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Clemente is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Next up is Jason Bay, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. A ball and no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time. It's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Number 4.
Striding in is Ketel Marte.
Marte.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight. Being
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Don Mattingly will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mattingly is retired, and there's one away. Next, it'll be Bill Mazeroski, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So now to the plate, Willie Stargell. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that's out number 1. Into the box, Roberto Clemente. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
Next, here is Jeff McNeil.
Now batting, number 6.
First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Here it comes on 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Clemente, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball just inside.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in once again is Manny Machado. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. One and 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Full count now. 3 and 2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
And now here is Christian Vasquez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Davis.
The third baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in next, Bob Gibson. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Swinging a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in now, C.J. Abrams runs up and gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. Next to bat will be Jason Bay. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And it's fouled away. Gibson stands at second with 2 gone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout into play at first. And now in the box, Brandon Woodruff. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Byron Buxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter.
The bat, the left fielder,
Into the box, Ketel Marte pitches high. The throw. It's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
Digging in will be Xander Bogaerts, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He swings and lines it to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up Mike Trout.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wind up and the 0-1. swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vasquez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, and there's one away. Next to dig in, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Now it'll be Don Mattingly. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And it's 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the AB now. Throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Next up, Roberto Clemente. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up square.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting it. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. And now, Bill Mazeroski. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Jose Alvarado been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. And now the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. High and deep down the left field line. Now here it comes.
Inside, ball 2.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. This one's flared off to the right side. McNeil over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate here is Willie Stargell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike now. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And in steps Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate is Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering.
0-1, no strike.
I'd be real surprised.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And this is taken in for the second out. Jesus Aguilar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he'll take a look at ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. Now here it comes. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Trout at the track. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So I say when you were cleaning house. Wade Davis is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Xander Bogaerts will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now to the plate, here is C.J. Abrams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So stepping in is Jason Bay. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Lee Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Byron Buxton. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. From the stretch, there goes Buxton. Pitch is high, the throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Marte stands at first with 1 out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll be looking for something to drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. I'm set with the 0-1. Stargell is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when 2 teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a 1-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Black Cats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bob Gibson takes home the win. Brandon Woodruff was dominant on his way to 17 strikeouts, but is still tagged with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the home team, no run, just 1 hit, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabe que voy a pichar. Los palos.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your Iowa Cubs.
Ricky May is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And stepping in, Cesar Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Cesar Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get a 2-step lead off first base today.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Trent Jim Brody.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Nunez. Flew out last time up.
Nunez.
First pitch of the AB now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
No ball, 2
Behind
strikes.
0-2 now.
Hey, 1 time, right now. Here we go.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Here we go now.
So next to hit is Cesar Nunez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Cesar Nunez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's set. The 0-1.
Inside ball. That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mudheads are on top, 3-0. So now here is Edwin Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Edwin Diaz.
Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Next, it'll be Trenton Boney. He flew out in his last debut. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We played 4 full. The Mudhens lead it 3-2. So here is Julio Pablo Martinez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here now the 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Nunez is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of...
Next to stand in is Cesar Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game. to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out, double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out.
There you go, left side.
Now batting.
Ready now is Randy Rodriguez. Singled in his last at bat. First offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Maris on third. Nunez is over at second with one down in the inning. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And the next up is Elliot Ramos. Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run scores. Now a long throw to third. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work.
Up next, Patrick Wisdom. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. On the second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the plate. At the plate now is Cesar Nunez. He's 1 for 4 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need it here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hold.
Looking good. Looking good. No one better. Come on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Mud Hens pick up win number 20 on the year. Hogan Harris gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
You gotta be happy, keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show.
Back here on MLB Central, and before the break, we talked a little bit about an exciting prospect who has made his way to the major leagues. Minor league podcaster Ben Gelman has been covering this player for a long time, and he joins us now. Ben, thanks for joining us. How did you become interested in his journey?
I'm very excited to be here, Robert. You know, when he got drafted, there were a lot of folks saying he got drafted too high, and that caught my attention. I made a mental note to keep tabs on him. And then, you know, they tried the two-way experiment with him, and even though they moved off it, he remained very interesting to me. It's been fun to watch him go from the amateur ranks to minor league baseball and now all the way to MLB.
So now that he's here at the top level, what should we expect to see from him as he tries to take on the best in the world?
You know, I think we've been a little spoiled in recent years by guys like Juan Soto and Ronald Acuna Jr. who come up and they just light the league on fire right away. I don't think it's fair to expect that of him. That's not to say that he can't do it. He's got the talent, but it's so rare that we see that. I still think, this is my belief, he's going to be a significant contributor right away.
Well, it's got to be so exciting for him as it is for every young player who gets the call for that very first time. Sean, you've been there. You know what it's like. What is your memory of being called up to the majors for the first time?
Greatest moment of my life. I mean, really, like, I remember I just hit the home run to win the AAA championship in Buffalo. And it was just, that was unbelievable in itself. And I came in the clubhouse afterwards, and Mark Shapiro at the time was the minor league director. Brian Graham was the coach. And they said, hey, congratulations, Case, that's awesome. I'm like, oh, it's so great. You know, we pop in the champagne. I'm getting ready to go home the next day. And next thing you know, they're like, you're getting called up to the big leagues tomorrow. Your season's not over. You're going to meet the team in Chicago. And I remember running out to get on a payphone because there's no cell phones. And I called my mom and dad and said, Dad, Mom, I just hit a home run to win the AAA championship, and I just got called to the big leagues in a matter of like 15 minutes, you know? And so it was one of those things where it's the dream's coming true. Like right. All those hours of hitting, all the time putting in, all the weights, all the stuff that you did, that dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call or the one moment you get called up. So, you know, for me, it's mind-boggling. It's one of the greatest moments of my life.
Case, that is a great story. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for giving us a little bit of insight into what this young man is probably feeling like right now.
Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte, and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me apart. Michael remained red, but still virtuous. Wait to make a plan of your battle.
Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Ro will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. It probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat.
In now for Cleveland, Eddie Rosario. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Nunez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Wastes no time in making an impact out in the field. Nunez, impressive to see him flash the leather here like that in his first game. Into the box, Cesar Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tigers, the center fielder, Cesar Nunez.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate. Working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Lays off 2-2 now. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's certainly happy to be here. If he can feel his legs, the nerves are definitely going right now. This is when you have to slow the moment down.
Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Pulled toward right center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Next up for Detroit, Cesar Nunez flew out last time up.
Cesar Nunez.
Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strike.
Next for the Tigers, Cesar Nunez. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
1-1. It's a slider taken for a ball. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double.
Matty, not only his first big league hit, but first big league extra base hit right there. Unbelievable double right there. That's got to feel so much better than just getting a generic single on your first knock.
Stepping in next, Johnny Parsons.
Johnny Parsons.
He's set. The 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground.
Stand up,
Come on.
First, and that retires the side. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Nunez. Who bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time is it?
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's one down now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so...
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers in Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and Dero, we'll see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one. One of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it.
Hello, baseball fans. Matt Vasgersian here, play-by-play voice of MLB The Show.
certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nunez is right there, one down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians' franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to be.
Now to the plate, Cesar Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That just misses off the inside for ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's...
Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Wastes no time in making an impact out in the field. Nunez, impressive to see him flash the leather here like that in his first game. Now at the plate, Cesar Nunez trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Charging in is Santander. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Detroit. They're on. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup. Digging in, Cesar Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Drive it right here. Come on, baby.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of it. Stepping up is Cesar Nunez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Put on the ground to third. Hernandez at second. On to first, a double play.
Some timely hitting.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick Pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spinning on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the clock. Yo, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock. Get the tip top, get with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until eating my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching.
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Tigers played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Tarik Skubal gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss.
Striding in is Cesar Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Cesar.
Now here's the pitch.
Nunez.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
So now into the box is Johnny Parsons. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Another look for first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now to bat, Johnny Parsons. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Nunez leads off second with nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, what a stop. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. And here's Renato Nunez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with. So the next to bat will be Scott Spindler. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base.
In now, Cesar Nunez. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Tigers have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
The Tigers will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
The 2-2 one more time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hey, let her in. Let her in. Let's go.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Nunez is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to hit is Cesar Nunez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch. Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This pitching staff.
Next to hit, Cesar Hernandez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Here's the 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple.
Next up is Cesar Nunez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Tigers lead 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Cesar Nunez trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today.
He's safe at the plate, and we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up.
Finish today, 5-4, the final score. The Detroit Tigers come out on top for their 30th victory. William Willett earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very lovely.
A player's agent calls to touch base.
under the dome tonight. MLB The Show has baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays.
And now, your 2000
Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And now in the box, Cesar Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Cesar Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cron has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ray Jones.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Nunez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So now to the plate, Cesar Nunez.
Cesar Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it, right here.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Nat. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Next, here is Cesar Nunez.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Alberto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Cesar Nunez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 0-1 the count.
on now. One time, right here.
Nope.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Okay, let's go now. One time.
The 1-2.
2-2. Yep.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
3-2.
It's full 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. And the runner back safely. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
See you driving the stove right here.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Arozarena comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Up next for the Rays, Rio Ruiz. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. A potential tying run for him at third base.
Haniger.
He set the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nunez is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5, the Rays 4. Next, it'll be Cesar Nunez.
Cesar Nunez.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Off the plate.
And that misses inside 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Detroit rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. A.J. Ladwig notches his 3rd win of the year. Jordan Hicks closes the door for the save, his 8th. Second.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
A rookie has a lot of expectations on them, and a lot of that comes from how they performed in the minors. You're Cliff Floyd, you know that. You know as well as anybody what you did in the minors. When you get to the show, it's meaningless.
Yeah, you can throw it in the trash. I'm telling you, it's just, you know what, you learn at the AAA level, but when you get to the big leagues, they're going to watch tape and exploit every weakness you have. And if you don't make the adjustment, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. I'll tell you that first and foremost. I had 4 homers my first year, and I thought, no way possible. But when you watch how pitchers pitch you consistently, it lets you know you made it, but you got to make some adjustments.
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete tonight. A battle of 2 first-place squads between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Richards gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
The pitch. Cesar Nunez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good
Stepping in once again is Cesar Nunez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him, and he takes ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Brujan will put this one away, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mitch Haniger. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Nunez is there, 2 gone. The batter will be Vidal Brujan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Nunez is there, and he has it for the out. And now here is Cesar Nunez. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything. He can extend his arm.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Memory. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Nunez.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of play. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He grounded out last time up. Ruiz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's digging in will be Cesar Nunez. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just took it foul.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Mejia makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in next, Greg Jones. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams. The Tigers have won 5 games in a row. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
Cesar Nunez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Fouled off. Still 1-2.
Come on, baby. Speed up. Try it.
And the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Brasso. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Nunez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to dig in, Cesar Nunez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Grounded out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now it'll be Cesar Nunez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Cesar Nunez.
Come on, guys.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And there's out number 2. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Next up, Cesar Nunez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball 1. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Phillips gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers get just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Hanser Alberto will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Randy Arozarena will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? Time I light one up. Don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something. Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa cone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting it on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that you rockin'? Don't you see them? Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland. Triston McKenzie gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the hit.
Now at the plate here is Cesar Nunez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now at the plate is Cesar Nunez. Flew out last time up.
Cesar Nunez.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Line drive base hit.
Yeah, round
so
it,
with that, the top of the fifth is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
The first baseman.
We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Charging in is Santander. But he won't get there. It falls in. Throw won't get him. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. And the depth. And now, Bobby Bradley is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nunez is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, Cesar Nunez.
First offering.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. Hey, let it fly.
Herrera on at first, nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. (10-2) the final in this game. Cleveland scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Tristan McKenzie earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Hanser Alberto. Lifetime in this matchup. He has a 3-for-12 line. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Lifted in the air out to right. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Right here, easy, easy.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Rosario.
You're going.
Just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
So stepping in is Cesar Nunez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time, too. And stepping in, Cesar Nunez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So next to bat will be Cesar Nunez. He flew out in his last AB. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Popped up. Tully has room in foul territory. 2 gone. So now here is Bobby Bradley. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Nunez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So next to hit is Cesar Nunez. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 0-2 delivery to third. He's right there. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Tigers lead 1. They're up 3-2.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tarek Skubal notches his 3rd win of the year. Jordan Hicks hammers down the save, his 20th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way. Shane Bieber will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield, and hit in the middle of the order.
Batting in, the third baseman, Aldrich.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Indians strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next, it'll be Cesar Nunez. Flew out last time up.
Nunez.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So here is Anthony Santander. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Nunez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Here we go.
Popped up. Bradley into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's just out.
Pays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Here's Starling Marte. Last time through was a base hit.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. So kicking off the top of the 9th is Cesar Nunez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn a scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-0, the final score today. The Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Shane Bieber earns his 8th victory of the season, and it's a dandy.